seed.
Right? That's a seed.
Yeah.
No, just know that you're being refined, man.
Right.
Know that and understand that he has your best interest in mind.
Right.
You have to believe that he is.
Right. I got some land backing off what you said, brother. Goes into that refinement process, going into us being that refined. What's that refinement process? That burnt sacrifice, right? Us being that burnt sacrifice up here is showing that he is. Reason why I got an account that I want to read within history, because the brother mentioned the refinement process, which we know that goes back to circumcision. I'm sorry, sacrifice. You know, so I want to bring this quick account out in 1 Kings chapter 18, and then I'm, gonna explain it real quick. This is 1 Kings chapter 18, verse 37, and this is an example of Elijah the prophet and Ahab and the sacrifice, right? The fire coming down from heaven. So it says, "Hear me, O Lord, hear me, that this people may know that thou art the Lord power, and that thou hast turned their heart back again." Then the fire of the Lord fell and consumed the burnt sacrifice. We're a burnt sacrifice spiritually,
right.
okay? Now I'm gonna keep going. It says, "And the wood and the stones and the dust, and licked up the water that was in the trench," verse 39. "And when all the people saw it, they fell on their faces, and they said, the Lord, he is Yahweh. The Lord, he is God." Now reason why, because the brother mentioned that he is. And then he went into us being tried, us being within that process, that sacrifice. So with us being that sacrifice, man, that refinement period, us being down here doing what we're doing, catching hell on the daily, praying to the Lord, enduring through it, being that example, it shows that the Lord exists, man, because that's a miracle within itself.
That's right.
Look at Jake in the ancient world. We went into the provocation, right? Jake was going off.
Right.
Jake was tripping, man. But the Lord has said, I still got myself a remnant that I'm going to pull it aside. And what are they going to be? For signs and for wonders in heaven to show that I am real. Not just because of us being men, but that he put his spirit in these men within that sacrifice, man.
And he's going to challenge you. Okay? The seeds he put aside out of the stock of Israel, he's going to challenge those seeds.
Right, exactly.
Okay? Read Hebrews. Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Read that.
Hebrews 12 and 7. If ye endure...
Hold on.
6 or 7? Sorry, 6.
You know what? Start at 5. We're going to read to 7.
Hebrews 10, it's like 12 and 5. "And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children, my son, despise not thou the chastising of Yahweh."
Right.
Nor
Whether it's chastisement, he's judging for what you have done. Okay, so you won't be judged ultimately with the world. Or whether he just puts something in your way and says, eat it.
Right.
Either way, you got to eat it.
Or he just gave you something for that understanding.
Right.
Yeah.
To eat.
Nah.
Right. Go ahead.
To eat.
Right.
I got you. Let's see. Back in verse 5. And ye have forgotten the exhortation unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastising of Yahweh, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him.
So don't despise these things that's coming. Take it as an opportunity to show that you believe that he is.
Right.
That's what it's about. Do you believe I am? Well, pass this test.
Yeah.
Show me you believe that I am. Go ahead.
For whom Yahweh loveth, he chastiseth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth.
Go ahead.
For ye endure chastising, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons.
That's how you get close to him.
Yeah.
You eat it. Whatever come your way, you better eat it.
You have to believe.
Because the angels are reporting. The same way the angels report, if somebody offends you, it said, behold, the angels do behold the face of my Father which is in heaven. Offend not these little ones. Those same angels report if you ate it or not, man. Okay? Always keep in mind, if there's a conversation between Yahweh and Yahweh Shah about you, is it good or bad? Okay? Does it hold integrity? Does it hold faith? That's important for them having mercy on you, man. Because that's pleasing to Yahweh Shah. You want to please who has control over your soul, man. Your life. Go ahead. Is that it? Is the end of that?
Verse 7.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 7. If ye endure chastising, Yahweh deals with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chastiseth not?
Right. Do you want to be a bastard? Okay. So you're going to go through hell. That's why it says prepare our soul for temptation. Because there's a lot of stuff will come your way. You're gonna have to pass the test. But if you hold your integrity, the Lord gonna do what? He gonna break you down, build you up high. You're gonna be up here. He gonna break you down. He gonna build you up here. That's how it happens. It's a breakdown, build up, breakdown, build up, breakdown, build up. And if you eat it, guess what? You're gonna be closer to him.
Right.
And that wisdom is gonna be in you.
Right.
And that spirit of not caring is gonna be in you that Elisha had, that Elijah had, walking around like, sure, I don't care, because they passed the test. How do you think Elisha got to that mind state? How do you think Elijah? Let's start with Elijah because Elisha got a different portion of Elijah's spirit. How do you think Elijah got to that mind state? You think he just got there out of nowhere? Or did he get broke down, build up, broke down, build up? The scriptures don't tell you everything about their life. It ain't. Just like it don't tell you every miracle that Yahweh Shai did.
Yeah.
Get a, let's sit on that. Get a, Ephesians 6. Let's get there. We're trying to get there. Man,
Ephesians,
Go ahead.
Ephesians 6 and 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in Yahweh and in the power of his might.
The power of his might. Meaning you have to understand the power of his might and believe in it. Okay, go ahead.
Put on the whole armor of the Most High.
Armor. Are we not in a war? Are we not in a spiritual war? Okay? So how do you put on the whole armor? Keep reading.
It's like finally, put on the whole armor of the Most High that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
That's how you stand. That's how the disciples were standing in situations. Okay? That's how Elijah was standing. That's how Judas and Maccabees was standing, man. Okay? And it made them an excellent leader. It made them an excellent example. Because they knew how to deal with Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay? They knew it went about knowing every single thing of everything of everything.
Right.
Okay? The Lord gives measures to where he sees fits. Okay? Then you pray for whatever you want on top of that. On top of that, you just strive for the masters. Okay? But at the end of the day, without faith, you're nothing. Go ahead.
Come. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities.
You're wrestling. Guess what? When those demons come, they coming to get you. But how you gonna wrestle their ass off? It said resist the devil and he shall flee.
Right.
With the armor. Okay? Is the armor actually physical? No. That's why David said, look, I don't need this armor.
Gone.
Okay? Okay? I don't need all of that. Yeah, he picked up a stone. That's the point. But he didn't need all of that. Okay? Because he understood faith. Go ahead.
Against powers, against the rulers of the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Spiritual wickedness, man. Spiritual wickedness. Demons are everywhere. And they're trying to do what? They're trying to enter into your mind so you can eat the thoughts they put in your mind so you won't eat the word. And if you eat the thoughts, like we fall short, right? Let me get built back up again. But if you really sit down and eat those thoughts, guess what, man? Wisdom gonna flee from you, man. And you're gonna be possessed. Like those movies, you're gonna be demon possessed.
These people out here.
Because that shield wasn't on you.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, having done all to stand.
In the evil day. So hold on. Are you gonna take the are you gonna put on the armor last minute? In the evil day? We read earlier that the devil coming out of a great wrath, knowing he have a short time. Are you gonna roundly put on the armor? No, man. You have to put on the armor to wear the armor. Know how to use the armor. You can't just put on armor and then somehow you know how to use it. You gotta actually practice with it. To actually be good at war. To execute. Go ahead.
Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girded about with truth, and having all on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace.
Go ahead.
Above all, taking the shield of faith.
Read that again.
Above all, taking the shield of faith.
One more time.
Above all, taking the shield of faith.
No matter what you think you know.
Important.
No matter how many breakdowns you think you know.
Goddamn faith.
Okay, it said above all. It's very clear. Above all, all the things you think you can desire to think you in the truth, and above all, take on the shield of faith. Read it from the top again.
Above all, taking the shield of faith,
Go ahead.
wherewith ye shall be able to quench the fiery darts of the wicked.
That's how you resist the devil and that nigga a flee.
Yeah,
Not falling into that, not falling into the trap of doubt.
yeah.
Not falling into the trap of doubt. That's why the disciples couldn't cast out the demons.
Right.
That was a process.
Yeah,
So in the time of Acts, that was bad, man. Like boom, boom, it was just happening.
yeah.
But it didn't happen like that right away.
They had to get built up.
It was a trial. It was a trial
Yep.
of, let me show you. You think you're ready, but try.
Yeah, that's right.
And they said, why we couldn't do it, Lord?
That's right.
Because you doubted. Because of your unbelief. You fell for the trap.
Right. Yep. Peter was able to walk on water, but he looked down and started fearing.
Because that
sunk.
seed, that seed of that demon got to his head.
Right. If you read Acts the 5th chapter, Peter's faith was so cold, and guess what? They were sitting in chairs just so he could, the shadow could touch the people that were maimed. He's sick.
They faith.
It's unbelievable.
He was on point, but he had to be brought low.
Right.
Hey, real quick, if a woman has the integrity, has the mind state to touch the garment of Yahweh Shah and believe that she can get healed, what's your problem?
Exactly.
What's your problem, man?
Straight up.
This is a woman, and it worked.
Right.
And she knew it worked.
Yeah.
Because she believes it's gonna work.
Right.
She was full, 100% confident, man.
You gotta
Okay?
have faith. You have to have faith that he is.
Right.
When you go into that, like the brother that the elders brought out, that he's perfect. That in all aspects, not only that he's perfect, but he has total control over everything that you see. You have to keep that faith, man.
Right.
And also you have to keep the faith up, man. If you toiling and trying your hardest, man, and putting forth an effort, that he got your back.
In every situation.
Every situation.
Yeah.
Well, in Romans 8 chapter, it says that nothing could
At
work,
the end, yeah.
or nothing can work bad for those who, man, I gotta pull it.
I gotta pull it real quick while you're pulling that. This is Sirach chapter
Hold on,
14.
stay
I'm
real
gonna
quick.
start at verse 1 because the brother just read Ecclesiastes. I'm sorry, not Ecclesiastes. Ephesians the 6th chapter, talking about putting on the whole shield of faith for what? To quench the fiery darts of the wicked, right? This is Sirach 14:1. Blessed is the man that hath not slipped with his mouth and is not pricked with the multitude of his sins. When you go into that word prick, when you actually look the word up in etymology, it means pretty much a small puncture wound within a device. What does a dart do? When you throw it into it, it leaves a small little hole. When you keep on getting hit by them things and your shield and your armor ain't right, what'll happen, man? It'll cave in and it'll break. You know what I'm saying? So what do you have to do? You gotta make sure your faith is on point. You don't dwell on the things that you've done in the past, whatever it is.
But, hey, real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick. You don't dwell on the things that you may do tomorrow.
Right.
Or the next day. You know why?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we in the change of darkness, and we need salvation from the change of darkness. So
Exactly.
you got to put in that side of it, because
I know.
if something happened tomorrow and you mess up, is it the end for you, or do
Right.
you have faith that you're serving the Lord and that
Right.
Yahweh Shah's blood is to cover those shortcomings?
Exactly.
Repent and be remorseful.
That's right. That prick is not gonna penetrate that armor, man. That prick ain't gonna do nothing, man. You got golden
Right.
shields, you got carbon-based shields, whatever the case is, and a little dart gonna do something. It's gonna fall right off. He says the fiery darts, man. He ain't talking about missiles of the wicked or nothing like that, man. He's talking about darts. What is a dart compared to an impenetrable force, man? What's a dart compared to an impenetrable shield? Nothing, man. It's a little dart.
Right.
You got strong faith. You got that shield. It ain't gonna do nothing but fall the hell back down, man. You know? That was it on that one.
Okay, now we got about a couple minutes left.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get that so the road.
Ephesians 6 and 17, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High.
Now, hey, check this out. A helmet protects the head, right? A shield, like a shield, you have a chest, it protects this area, right? Those are different areas where you can get got. In life,
Right.
there's multiple areas where you can get got, which is why I keep naming different parts. Because it's saying, look, man, don't worry about your head. Don't worry about the chest.
Right.
Don't worry about this. Don't worry about that. If you believe, guess what? That faith, the shield is going to quench all the darts
Right.
that's coming for you.
Exactly.
And whatever way they coming,
Yeah.
they come at the chest, they come at the head. You gotta understand that, man. You can't just read the scripture. You gotta
Right.
really put it down for real.
Right. Right.
You gotta understand what it's saying. Go ahead.
Con. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the spirit, and watching.
That's part of the shield. You know why? Because in the name of Yahweh Shem Shai, you can cast out demons. Tell me that ain't a shield.
Right.
It's a shield because it's a matter of fact, somebody get the safe tower. I mean, the Lord's high tower, strong tower, and we'll end on that. Go ahead.
And watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints.
Right, man. Being circumspect because why? You were in a war. You were in a war.
Wake up.
Now let's end it on this.
Proverbs chapter 18, verse 10. The name of Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe.
So the name, through the name, that's your shield.
Right.
Because you believe in the name. You believe that they're going to do what they said they're going to do if you trust in them. Okay? So you safe. Can't no demons really mess with you like that, man. They can play games, but guess what? You always got the high tower, man, to escape those demons, man. Okay? Any brother got anything else? Hey, with that, brother, stay with faith. We're going to give all praise to Yahweh.
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to all you brothers out there, man. Keep the faith. Shalom.
Shalom.